weekly update. This is a relatively short list this week. More coming for next week. Potential virtual reality heads-up display rumored on the Model 3 for a few reasons. Number one, by now I'm sure most of you, if not all, have already seen the Model 3 videos, including mine, from the Model 3 event, plus more of Tesla's own information and media. Well, they have removed the dash cluster. There is no more dash cluster for the Model 3 and not planned. On top of that, Tesla has hired a designer / engineer, so on and so forth, that specializes in that type of thing. Next, Gigafactory photo shoot. Tesla has had, oh gosh, of course I didn't write it down. Was it Motor Trend? They did a Model 3 photo shoot at the Gigafactory, so if you haven't seen that yet, go look that up. There's some beautiful Model 3 pictures on there. It's the same car that I was able to take a test ride in. Model S gets highest ever owner satisfaction rating, despite the quirks and issues of the early versions. When the car works, it is awesome. When it doesn't work, then service is awesome. China issues green plates, which for green vehicles, which get supposedly preferential treatment. I'm still looking to see exactly what that preferential treatment is. Pretty sure for one, there's a even odd number days for being able to use a gasoline vehicle in Beijing due to pollution. It's kind of like a lottery almost. Not a lottery, but even an odd number of days depending on what your, I guess, plate number is or something like that. Whereas green vehicles can operate every day. As well as, I'm sure, I think I read parking preferences, so on and so forth. But more to come on that since I was just in Beijing. So, I mean, this is something new. Would have liked to have seen that. Speaking of Beijing, no sooner do I leave Beijing, do a number of my viewers go to Beijing, and when they just happen to be staying in the same freaking hotel I stayed at, which is the Marriott, which quite literally across the street from the small Tesla store, which you'll see in my video that I'm still editing. Long videos take me forever to edit just because it's just so much to keep track of. Tesla unveils pricing for the skateboard. Downhill. Tesla unveils pricing for the utility-sized power packs, grid-tied power packs. Pricing starts at units at 200 kilowatt hours. So you can check that out at teslaenergy.com. Official EPA rating for the refreshed 90D has been bumped up to 303.2 miles at highway, which is awesome. I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say, oh, I'll buy an electric car when it can do 300 miles on a charge. Well, even the 60 kilowatt Model S could push 300 miles on a charge if you slowed down a bit. The 85 and 90s have always been able to hit or exceed 300 if you slowed down to about 55 on the freeway. And turned off your heat, air conditioning, headlights, pretty much everything else. But at least my Model S 90D rated range is 294 when it was delivered, or on my pickup day. And now that the weather's changing, I'm seeing it fluctuate a little bit. My pack's a bit unbalanced at the moment. but we'll just say 294 is the rated range of my 90. So I mean, I was already pretty darn close. So it looks like they were able to squeeze a little more efficiency into the new design. Probably slightly better. It was slightly better aerodynamics on some things, and who knows what else? Maybe software. But that would be something interesting to look into. I'm definitely not complaining. I guess my rated range is 294. Add those aero rims, and I'm definitely over 300 now. I mean, I've been getting, I mean, it's not even summertime yet, and it's still pretty cold out, and I'm still managing to push. I think on my drive home from the Dells on Sunday night, I was averaging, it's I already passed it all up on my screen here. I think I was averaging 260 watts per mile on the freeway, doing 75 miles per hour. And last for today, I have a new video series coming. Some of you have already seen my teaser video, and it'll probably be up by now already. The first long distance drive video of my adventure series, which will be traveling around North America with a teardrop travel trailer. So me and the boys will be traveling around and visiting interesting things. My first road trip, maybe I might do just like a local in Wisconsin trip, just to test the waters with the kids, you know, see how much they like it, what things I need to improve first. But I'm planning on Colorado, right by Silverthorne. There's a supercharger, actually. And between Silverthorne and Georgetown, there is a old logging railroad, narrow gauge railroad through the mountains. We're going to visit some gold mines, maybe pan for our own gold. Who knows? Might strike it rich, be able to buy a Model X and a Model 3, pay off my house, pay off this car, and retire. I don't know. You can always dream, always hope. So I'm going to call that my adventure series. Every time we go on a road trip, especially pulling the trailer, it's going to be an adventure. So that will be my Model S Tesla Electric Adventure series. And I'm hoping to, of course, meet some of you along the way. We have turkeys on our street for some reason. Started on last week Friday with 1. Then there was 2 on Sunday. Now we're up to 4 yesterday. And we might have more. They're like congregating next to someone's house. Yes, turkeys. This one's a really fat one, too. Whew. It's closer to Thanksgiving. Tasty. So I hope everybody will enjoy that. Check out the teardrop towing video. I cover some power consumption, although the results are a bit skewed since pretty much confirmed that overnight someone had let out air out of my tires, both on my car and on the trailer, and they also did it to my father's SUV and a neighbor across the street from them. So instead of towing the teardrop trailer home at 43 psi in the tires, I towed it home at 15 psi in the tires. I thought I was good to go because I had filled it up the night before, and we took off the next day. I thought I was all set to go. Of course, that was the day someone decided to let air out of all of my out of the tires. I haven't had my morning coffee. I've been up since 4 a.m. Vinny was up at the crack of dawn and would not go back to sleep. So I had a bouncing around midget driving me bat schnitzel crazy. Park like a boss. So, see you all later. Let's see, Monday. Yep, this video's late. So I'm already This was last week's news, so not too much. I got a little more coming for this week. So I got my camera back again. My Sony FDR AX33 for some reason has been getting buffer underrun issues, and Precision Camera apparently said, oh, we cannot reproduce the issue, so we can't repair it again. I'm like, oh, so okay, well, it's gonna go, and I'm just gonna keep sending it back until they either finally fix the problem or replace my camera. Because $1,000 camera, I'm not screwing around. I mean, if it's $100 camera, I'll live with it. $1,000 camera, that's a lot of change. And I don't have money like that just to go blowing and throwing away down the drain, so I'm not happy. Should have saved up and got the FDR AX100 with the bigger sensor. Would have been better at nighttime video. So I said I'd keep this one short, so I'm going to cut it off now. Let's see. I put some protector on my screen now. I can't see anything. There we go. Adios.